Hey, welcome in, Rockstars. Excuse the low quality recording situation here, but I am still puppy sitting. You guys wanted to see more of Milo, so there he is. He's 4 months now. Say hi, Milo. Let's talk about China and the USPS restricting packages from Hong Kong and China incoming to the United States last night, Tuesday, February 4th, 2025. It was announced like I was eating dinner when I heard about it, and I hear about stuff pretty quick. So 6, 7 o'clock on the East Coast, they announced they're going to stop the packages. I want to touch on this because a lot of you don't know or don't realize or understand that they reversed that this morning. So Wednesday, February 5th, they reversed it pretty quickly. Now, two questions. Why did they do it to begin with? And why did they reverse it so quickly? So the reason that they did it to begin with has to do with the tariffs that President Trump has implemented against China. So, I did a video a couple days ago. President Trump put tariffs against Mexico, Canada, and China. Mexico and Canada have both worked out a deal with the United States. Those tariffs are on hold. China, of course, has not, and their tariffs, they're less, 10%, but they are in place. Now, the problem is when packages come in from the USPS and they're exported in, we have a rule called the de minimis rule, which is if they send a package that is $800 or less, it does not have to be inspected or checked on. And if we're going to be charging tariffs, taxes, fees on what's in those packages, we have to know what they are and what they're worth to know what to charge them on. So the USPS would have to start inspecting every one of those packages, and those packages are exempt from most tariffs and fees. So it would have put the USPS in a really tough position to have to, confirm everything in all those packages. Now, I got a problem with that because that means China's just sending $799 packages nonstop and never paying a dime of import or tariff or any kind of inspection. What are they sending us? $799 in drugs, $799 in gun parts, $799 in cell phone cases. None of them are getting inspected. That seems really weird to me, right? From any country, not just China. I'm not, bullying China here. It could be any country is exempt from these inspections and fees. That sounds ludicrous. So President Trump's tariffs now are going to cause those packages to have to be inspected, which I can't disagree with. The problem is, and this is probably obvious as I'm saying this, you guys are probably already guessing it, that's a lot of work and a lot of manpower and probably not even realistic or reasonable for the post office to inspect all of those packages because probably millions and millions of packages. And so that's why they probably did the initial suspension, because they were like, whoa, tariffs, we can't inspect all these packages. We're just not going to accept any packages because we can't handle this. And then to reverse it. So to reverse it so quickly, I think they realized that they are going to have to figure out some sort of a solution. They can't just cut off packages till kingdom come from China via the USPS. Now, let's talk about that because there are other ways to get packages from China. DHL, freight. I've always bought private label products when I used to purchase them from China. They'd show up freight. They never touched the USPS's hands. In my neighborhood, the kids ride the e-scooters. We bought like 10 of those. They're big, right? They came on a huge pallet and it went freight, and then it went to a company called SAIA, S-A-I-A. So the USPS never touched it. So you don't have to get your packages in from the post office, but they offer a really crazy deal for Chinese shippers like Temu and Shein and all those companies who use that e-package shipping and do it super, super cheap. So that crushes them. So the post office, I'm assuming when they reversed, said, we can't expect to cut off all shipping forever. So we're going to have to come up with a solution. So we might as well go ahead and reverse this course of action and work with the Trump administration, with the U.S. government, with the post office, with the government of China, and come up with some sort of solution of how we're going to inspect all these packages, how we're going to implement these tariffs fairly, how we're going to charge a flat fee or a percentage. It was all a snap decision where somebody panicked and said, oh my God, we can't inspect all these. We can't handle this. Cut off, transport, import into us. And then somebody said, whoa, wait a minute, we can't just do that. That sounds good, but we can't. We gotta take these packages. So all is back to normal. As far as China paying these tariffs and paying these import fees and getting their packages inspected, I assume they're going to start doing it to as many as they can and try to come up with a plan for random inspections, random checks, having China declare what's in it, just like you would when you get on a cruise ship, telling them what you have. And when you go through customs on an airport, what did you bring back? What did you take with you? Et cetera, et cetera. So we have to just wait and see. But I wanted to update everybody on that in a quick video. I'll keep it to a few minutes here. They reversed the thing. USPS is going to keep shipping packages and letting China import them in and deliver them to us. And we'll see how long this lasts and what changes there are, if any, once China has to start paying these tariffs. If any of our products go up in price or anything like Temu or Shein go out of business, they work on slim margins because of those huge volumes. So this could, 10-15% extra could crush them depending on the business and the business model. So with that, I'll leave it to you guys. I have a second video. It's coming out in just a few hours. Do not miss it. It is incredible. It is about sourcing inventory. It is about finding the most insane deals you will ever see, how I find them, how I found these ones, what I paid, and what I'm going to make on them. And just a crazy day that I had yesterday. I meant to get the video up for you, but it was too late by the time I was done. So I'll get that up for you in a little bit. Thank you as always for watching. Hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. And there's an insane amount of helpful links down in the description box. If you ever need help with your reselling business, go down there and check out those links. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and hopefully I'll see some of you a little bit later tonight.